What if they held an election but you didn't know who you really voted for? Wouldn't that be an election that didn't really count? What if the man you voted for but didn't know decided your future elections didn't really matter either, and refused to talk to Republican and Democrat members of Congress? What if that man you elected but didn't know decided that if Congress and the people didn't want what he wanted, then he would do it anyway, because you were just too stupid, that you were no different than a dog who didn't need informed consent? What if that man you voted for but didn't know decided to divide you rather than bring you together, to create resentments rather than unite a country, to weaken the law and change it to weaken you and the law that protects us all? And what if that man you voted for but didn't know decided that you did vote for him and you did know him, so he decided to sign treaties abroad that would take jobs away from you and invite more foreigners to replace your family's income, destroying the jobs you thought he had created? If it was necessary to get your vote with deception and fraud, you would expect that pattern to continue, a pattern of a president not listening to voters or Congress or the courts, but only listening to a tiny political party of the select elite, who also thought he should rule through order, mandate, and falsehoods. And that pattern was backed up by America's largest news organizations, stopping their own reporters from an accounting of legal eligibility and qualification, obfuscated and held as mouthpiece by this man who thinks to stay relevant he'll bypass Congress. What if those opposed to him were jailed, imprisoned, made fun of, and even thrown out of courts of law for tenacity of citing him as ineligible, called racist in spite of principle over party? Wouldn't all of that mean this Christmas, as we gather together and give thanks for our country, founded in principle, that no one is above the law, and our leaders are elected to uphold the Constitution, not tread on it, that fraud and forgery are not hallmarks of office, and a free press protects our freedom, that we should pray it always be free, and share the choices, including independence on the ballot, with an I the same as an R or a D straight party ticket, paid for by friends who want to elect Cody, Robert, Judy for President 2016.